Hello and welcome to this guide on the second Mirror Dungeon rental team. This team is a trimmer team, which means it's more complicated than most other teams in the game. As a result, I'm going to voice over the start of this guide, going over the egos and IDs in this team. The most important ID on this team is Hong Lu's, specifically because he has access to the Cavernous Wailing ego. This ego will change the tremor type of the target to Tremor Reverb, which deals sloth damage equal to the tremor potency on the target when tremor is burst. In other words, if you have a stack of 99 Tremor Reverb on a target and you burst this tremor, the target will take 99 sloth damage. The second set of important IDs for this run are the T-Corp IDs. Specifically, I used T-Corp Dawn and T-Corp Otis, although you could use T-Corp Rodian as well if you wanted to. The skill 3s of all three of these identities can inflict something called Time Moratorium onto their target. For Otis and Rodian, you have to first use their block skill, which will give you Borrow Time to inflict this status. For Dawn, you simply have to have enough tremor potency. For all three, after they inflict the status, all damage to the target will be taken and stored. At the end of the turn after the turn you inflict it, so if you inflict it on turn 1, at the end of turn 2, the target will take all of the damage stored plus 15% damage in the form of sloth damage. If you manage to break the target out of Time Moratorium on the same turn you put it in, they will take 30% additional damage instead. You can do this by inflicting a target already in Time Moratorium with Time Moratorium a second time. T-Corp Otis will do bonus damage if she's able to do this, but she's also very fast, so it's difficult for her to do it on the same turn as it's applied. There are two other important egos to this run, and they are on Heathcliff and Murcell. The first of these egos is Asymmetrical Inertia Heathcliff. If you overload or overclock this ego by clicking and holding when you select it, then it will inflict the target with Sloth Fragility, 2 for the turn of and 3 for the turn after. This will increase the damage you're able to do with Tremor Reverb and Time Moratorium by a lot, so it's a very useful ego to have. Overloading egos will also double the cost and sanity and resources of that ego, so be careful when you use it. I forgot that he had this ego during my run, and so I never actually ended up using it. The second important ego is on Murcell. It is Crushbound Pass. This ego will take the tremor type on its primary target and spread it to every other target of this ego. Because the ego has 6 attack weight, it will hit up to 6 targets. And if the primary target has, say, Tremor Reverb, and none of the other targets do, then when you use this ego, all of the other targets will have their tremor type changed to Tremor Reverb. In addition to this, it bursts tremor 4 times, making it very useful as a damage-dealing ego. There's one more important ego to this run. Well, a few more, but they're not as important to the run itself. Both Heathcliff binds and Otis binds can change the tremor type, and both of them can burst tremor. This can be useful, although I never use them on a boss because it would have changed the tremor away from Tremor Reverb to something else. They can be useful for clearing rooms full of enemies if you get bored. Faust on this one also has Faust Everlasting, which is a very powerful VAW ego that you can use on tremor teams. If you want to use this ego, you can, but you have to run Faust, and because you're using base ID Faust, she is going to be very, very weak once you get late into the dungeon. There are a few more important IDs that should be talked about before we get into the dungeon itself. For starters, Ophi Heathcliff can change the tremor type to Tremor Decay, which you don't want him to do if you're using Tremor Reverb on a boss. He does this using his skill 3, so be careful when you're using it and fighting bosses at the same time if you have Tremor Reverb on the boss already. The second is Wei Ishmael. She's pretty simple, other than her block skill, which allows her to intercept enemies and clash them regardless of speed. In addition to this, it will increase the power of her skills quite a bit. It lasts 2 turns per block skill used. The third set of IDs that are important for this run are the Thumb IDs, Sinclair and Merceau. Thumb Sinclair is the simpler of the two, and his main gimmick is that he can reload Merceau's bullets if he runs low or runs out. This is done using a passive, and it will happen anytime you manage to get 3 Pride Resonance. Both Thumb IDs can change the Tremor type to Tremor Scorch, which does burn damage whenever the Tremor is burst. This is useful and it will do damage, like Decay will, but it will not be as useful as Tremor Reverb, so be careful if you're using it while you're fighting a boss. Merceau is slightly more complicated. He has 2 ammo types, and his second ammo type he only uses once he either runs out of his first ammo or he uses his defense skill, his counter. Whenever he's using his second ammo type, so either he's run out of his first one or you've used his counter to activate it, he will do substantially more damage, and he has an alternate skill 3 with 5 unbreakable coins that will deal a massive amount of damage to anyone it hits. I would recommend using this, especially against bosses, as it does a lot of damage. Just keep it near the end so that you don't have the Tremor type changed for too long.
팔 배터리 교체 했었나?
좋은 경험이 되기를. 스페셜한 기운이 느껴져. 면밀히 짚어보고 나아가니 어떤가. 직접 타도하죠.
웨우피의
다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아왔는데도 지금은 감회가 새로워요.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가? 위험인물 발견. 제압할게. 완전히 멈추네. 체납한 시간은 전부 지웠을 상관없지.
나라도 그렇게 했을 테지. 이만하면 훌륭하군요.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
자, 하! 최선의 방어를.
아, 여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
웨우피의
훌륭해.
적법한 무력 행사다.
이외에 특별히 첨언할 이유도 없고.
정당한 공무집행.
이런 건 한 번도 본 적 없어요.
이렇게 많은 시간을 분담하게 하다니! 손, 이득이 많을 거다. 진정해.
받아볼 텐가.
최대전. 집행한다.
그걸 뭐 피해?
이렇게 하신 이유가 있으셨겠지만 당장에 납득이 가지는 않네요.
그걸 뭐 피해?
슬픔에 흔들린 마음 이렇게 터져버리죠.
놀라운 명령이네요. 적을 완벽히 파악하고 있으신 거군요.
증기압축 피스톤 압력 제한 해제. 관측 완료된 시간 벡터 계산 완료. 축적된 과거 변형. 모먼트가 유지. 발사.
단테님은 매번 기발한 발상을 떠올리시네요.
되어내주지.
돌신해야도 프레드의 마지막이면 저런 화려한 장면을 준비하다는 거 다른 이미 알고 있어서 아무렇지도 않아. 그러니 우리가 아무런 위협 없이 대처할 수 있을 것일세!
직접 타도하죠. 이런 것도 되죠.
완벽한 한방, 시원한 걸. 최선의 방어를.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지 않았고
추진. 차!
적합한 조치였습니다.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
승자는 시간을 관리하며 살고 패자는 시간에 질질 끌려가며 사는 법. 오늘 출근길 조간신문에 있던 문구다. 참으로 시의적절하지 않나?